There's an urban myth, a legend about Thea Rose's bridge. I approached the bridge at midnight when the myth was said to be most active. I set up what I could equipment-wise, and I stood there uttering the 3 phrases that you're supposed to say, and that was, Thea Rosa, I have your baby. As I was taking digital pictures with my camera in a very still mode on a tripod in controlled environment, there was an anomaly, and it changed in color, and it got bigger and brighter and deeper in color, and then you could hear footsteps on the bridge, like rustling rocks, footsteps. And then I felt myself shoved. I, in an instant, in the same breath, thought, I can't believe I'm here, turned around in 30 seconds and wished I never was there. Paranormal investigation is something that concludes theories in scientific manner towards phenomenon that cannot otherwise be explained. I started investigating in the paranormal when I experienced something that I couldn't explain. One night I was alone and I saw an apparition in my bedroom, and then it disappeared in a blink of an eye, and my mother came in behind me and asked me who was in my room, because she saw this apparition as well following itself into my room. And so at that point I started to question things, because my mother was 37. It didn't make sense for her to question a 8-year-old at that point when we both couldn't explain what we saw. Some of the scientific evidence is how to discern an orb from ominous light or a flying insect or any outside disturbance or contamination, basically, is the word I'm using here. One of the processes that we integrate in our field when we arrived at a location that is proclaimed to have activity, we do a sweep, basically. We conduct a preliminary test for science. Someone would say an object would move in the room. We would try to replicate that with the best scenario to support that it was natural gravity or the law of physics. We go over our evidence thoroughly. We criss and cross our evidence within the other people that may have a second opinion, and then we present it to a bigger quality. That's how we go about it. That's the way we have to do it every time to get the best evidence possible. The best groundbreaking evidence that I've at least experienced with my own group was being able to sit at a Fort Douglas Military Museum in Salt Lake City. It's actually well known. It's just next to the university. It's known for its paranormal activity highly, and I wasn't aware of that the first time I went on the investigation. And what was wonderful about this, the most amazing part about it, was that all of our equipment went off at the same time I was experiencing something, which is no coincidence. I mean, you're talking about the odds of equipment going off at the same time, 15 different devices. What are the odds of that? To anybody that doesn't believe in ghosts that may be watching this, they need to take a second look, and then a third, and then a fourth, but they need to include the equipment to prove them right. And they need to stop doubting, because we're done with that.